I totally forgot to start this vlog for my writing vlog for this month, and I have gotten a good portion done. I published my prequel on the first, like I said, I was planning on, and it turned out very well, and I'm very happy with it. Um, and now I'm slowly working on The Witch of Light, which is the sequel to The Curse's Light, which is going pretty well. I just finished a chapter today, chapter 21. I feel like I still have quite a bit to do. Um, but we'll see how that goes. Though, even though I feel like I have a lot to get done, I don't think it'll take me too much longer. Maybe a month if I work on it a lot. I mean, I do. I spend a lot of time writing, so I tend to finish my books a lot sooner than a lot of people because all I do is write, and then after I write, I edit, and it goes very well, and I'm very happy with it in the end. And yeah, I also don't tend to. I mean, my first draft, yeah, I end up usually changing minor things. Sometimes I'll take away a scene or add a scene, but a lot of times I'm pretty happy with how it turned out for the most part, except for maybe some errors I see when I'm editing. But yeah, um, I'm very happy with how The Witch of Light is going. Recently, really recently, like last week, maybe ish, um, I have come up with a sequel series for The Curse of Light duology, and there'll be two books in that series as well, so another duology, and I'll follow one of the side characters who I can see be a fan favorite, Andrea. She is my MC's childhood best friend and first love. My MC is bi. She's actually asexual biromantic, and then Andrea is asexual homoromantic. And they were childhood best friends, but then they broke up when after high school, after things they went their separate ways, and it was really hard for both of them, and they kind of just stopped being friends altogether. But then in the duology, they start getting near the end. I think of book one, they start getting close again. Not they're not gonna get back together because Skylar's love interest have I've always even before I made Andrea be Skylar's ex, because Andrea isn't even introduced to like halfway through the book. I always knew her love interest was gonna be Will, who's introduced at the very beginning. Um, they meet like only a couple chapters in, um, and they form a close bond and become close friends, and they grow to have feelings for each other. They haven't told each other yet. They got close to it the other day when I was writing, but then they got attacked and Skylar got kidnapped, and then Will was unconscious. So yeah, that didn't turn out well for either one of them. But I just finished this chapter, which was about Skylar. Not Skylar. Skylar wasn't in this chapter because this is chapter. There's lots of a lot more dialogue than I usually have in one chapter. I mean, I usually kind of split it. Like I know people talk about whether you have more dialogue or less dialogue. Me, it's pretty much half and half. I have plenty of dialogue, plenty of other things going on as well that doesn't include dialogue. And but this one was there was a lot of dialogue. I mean, not at the beginning, and the first couple pages there was like zero dialogue, but then there was like a lot of dialogue at the end because Althea finally explained to everyone what was going about her past and things with her twin and her father, and kind of finally fleshed everything out. Which some of it the readers already know, they just don't know the full extent of it because you find out along the way. But a lot of the characters don't find out. I think Skylar might have already found out at least some of it, but she's kidnapped right now. So Will was also unconscious for the majority of this episode, and there's this sweet scene between Althea and almost Andrea. No, Althea and her twin Sydney. There's a redemption arc in here, which I'm loving. Writing is my first ever redemption arc. Andrea is currently dating Althea because Althea is a lesbian. I did not realize this, but all the main characters in this series are LGBTQ, which I did not plan on purpose. Skylar's an asexual homoromantic, then Andrea is asexual, but no, okay. Skylar's asexual biromantic, then Andrea is asexual homoromantic, then Althea is a lesbian. Logan, who is Skylar's brother, is David. or David, and David is his fiance, so they're both gay. Actually, no, I'm wrong. There's one straight person in the main cast, which is Will. He is the only straight person in the main group. I mean, sure, there's other straight people you see. There's James, who's the villain. You see a little bit of Lydia and Steven, who were on and off in the first book, but they're hardly in it. And then Sydney is aromantic. Yeah. So yeah. And then the sequel series, I already know what characters will be on that. It follows Andrea, but you meet new characters, and there may be some. You might see some characters from the original series, which will be exciting. But I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I'm trying to think, cause I can't remember these characters' names now. I have it on my phone, and I'm pretty sure there's a couple straight characters in there. There's also other races as well, because Andrea is mixed and David is black. I like to be inclusive, not exclusive. Oh my gosh, I can't speak today. Okay, where is my notes? Okay, I'm trying to find it. Let's see. Okay. New characters. So in the sequel series, Andrea kind of finds this trio of characters who's, I guess they're kind of like a gang. I don't know if I actually call them a gang, but they're fighting off this war. I mean, this is the first time Andrea's ever left this town because it was a cursed town, so no one could leave or enter until Will came in, but then he couldn't leave either. So no one, but Andrea ends up leaving the town. I don't want to spoil why she made that decision to leave at the end of this series, because it's something big and a huge spoiler. But so there's Maybelle, who's the leader of this trio. I think I'm trying to see. So she's straight, and then there's feelings she has with her second in command, Mateo. He is. He's Asian. Okay, I knew he wasn't white. Then there's who's, I think he's also straight. Yeah. And then there's Maverick, who is their friend and helps them with what they're doing. He's Arrow Ace. So yeah. But I'm excited for the sequel series. I mean, I never plan on having a sequel series, at least on this duology. If I came up with an idea in the future, I know I just published the book I just published with my Jasmine Press prequel, and I'm trying to think. Yeah. So and then this is my and then I decided on the sequel, which kind of just came to me suddenly. Like it just kind of. I don't know exactly what happened. I guess Andrea was just like, hey, yo, I need my own series. And I was like, okay, have it your way. And now she's getting her own series. So, but it'll be fun to write. I love writing Andrea's character. I love her. I know, Alyssa, my best friend, had said that, from the little bit she knows about my characters and what I've told her about this duology so far, she says so far from what she knows, Andrea is her favorite character. But you don't really get the full force of her character until the book 2, because she's not really on book 1 that much. Like I said, she's not even really introduced till halfway in, and then yeah. So even when she is introduced, she's not in a lot. But yeah, so that is all for this update, and I will come back at you when I have more to update. I plan on doing a chapter tomorrow, because it's a chapter I've been wanting to do for a good month, because I came up with this conversation I want Skylar and Sydney to have, and I'm going to work on that hopefully tomorrow, and I have a lot of ideas for it, and I'm really excited for it. So yeah. So that is all, and I'll talk to you guys in the next update. I had my headphones plugged in because I was just listening to music and I almost forgot to take them out. That's smart. I just want to do a quick update for my writing vlog. So I worked a lot on this book today. Trying to finish this one chapter. I was a little stuck on it a few times, but I trudged through. I got it, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I also added a few a few scenes in the previous chapter, and then a scene at the very beginning of this book because of something I decided, because for how I want, I guess, the final fight to go, and for that, and I kind of want. It's hard to explain, but for basically how I kind of want the final fight to go, I added a scene at the very beginning of the book. It's literally going to be the first scene of this book, and I'm pretty happy with that and how I decided that. And I don't want to spoil too much, but so there will be some foreshadowing, I could say. I love a good foreshadow, and but I ended up writing I think it was closer to 3,000 words today, or yesterday technically, because it is now past midnight. But yeah, it was like 2,700 and something like that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. So yay, I think I got a good portion done. And so I don't know if I'll be working on the book today. Well, I might continue it at this particular moment. I'm not sure. I guess I'll see if I still feel like I want to keep working on it. But yeah, so I do want to write down a few ideas I have before I forget them. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to work on it much today because later tonight I have reading sprints. So I don't know how much I'm actually going to get done on it. I'll be having my writing sprints again on Monday, which we've been doing every Monday. I think this week is on my channel, but by the time this video goes up, I already have had those writing sprints. Yeah. So I plan on putting this up on the 20th because I did that last month, and I think since I'm trying to do one writing vlog and one reading vlog every month of this year, I could do it. I'll upload them both on the 20th, and then it'll be for the majority of the month, and I figured that's good. So yeah, but I'm pretty happy with how this chapter turned out. Also, I got stuck a couple times, and it wasn't anything major. Like, I knew what I wanted this chapter to be, because it's like, this conversation is something I've been anticipating for like a month, maybe two. But it was just little details that got me stumped, because like I said, I knew the plot of the conversation. It was just the little details that I hadn't figured out, because I really only knew what I wanted them to talk about. But yeah, so that's all for this update, and I'll come back at you soon. Hey, I am back for another update. I keep forgetting to update this month. Last month I did pretty good updating my blog, but this month I just haven't been writing or reading that much. I'm getting more into writing and reading again now, so yay. I'll update it a little bit later in the month this time, and last month I updated the vlogs on the 20th, and it's already 21st. But I want to see if I can get a few more updates in, since I've been updating or doing much of reading or writing at all for either vlog. But anyways, so my writing like I said, I haven't been writing that much, but I did get some writing done, thankfully. I'd say so the other day I wrote over 1,000 words. It was the most I wrote in a couple weeks. Like I said, I wasn't doing much writing, but I started to. I got a little bit done here and there, but then the other day I wrote a lot. I'll be writing a lot again tonight during a writing sprint with my friends. So I'll get a lot of writing done then, obviously. Hopefully. But I'm getting so close to the end of this book. Yeah, it's like I near the end, I could feel it, but at the same time, I feel like there's just so much more that still needs to happen that hasn't happened. Plus, there's some things that I either forgot to put in that I wanted to, or came up with pretty recently. So when I'm editing, there's several things that I have to add in. So that's gonna be fun. But that's about it. There's some foreshadowing I want to add in. And then there's just some scenes that I think is going to be important for one character's arc, because she's going to be getting a sequel series after this book. This is a duology. It's the Curse of Light duology. First book's called The Curse of Light. Second book's called The Witch of Light. And then the second, and it will have a sequel series, which will also be a duology. First book will be called The Vicious Innocence. And then the second is The Warrior, I believe, if I remember correctly. I already have them figured out and planned and all ready. I already have the covers and everything is all ready. So yeah, there's a couple things that might not be that important to the plot, but it's important for her character arc for the sequel series. So I already know how her character arc is gonna end in this series to get her ready for the next. So I'm excited about that. But things are coming to a head. There's a lot of things to go down, I feel like, but I also feel like I'm so close to the ending. The final battle is about to come. Everyone's getting ready for the fight and the plan. Skylar's genius plan, kind of self-sacrifice plan, but it's a plan, and I'm all excited to write it. So I don't know how much I'll get writing done this morning or this afternoon, but tonight I definitely will get enough done, and then tomorrow or maybe late tonight after the rank turns, I will give you another update and I'll tell you how that writing went and where my story is heading and is how much more I feel like I have to go, just all that. So yeah. So that's all for this update. I will come back at you very soon with another update about how my writing is going. Hey, I am back with another vlog, and or another update for my vlog, because I've already started this vlog. My mind's not here. I'm tired. It's 2:35 in the morning. I'm about to go to bed. I just wanted to make this update before I forgot, because I'm going to forget if I go to bed without making the update. So, I did sprints last night at 7 p.m. my time, CST, Central Standard Time, and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It was on Robin's channel, The Book Wormhole. We do these sprints every Monday, 7 p.m. my time, 8 p.m. her time. So Central, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. And next week will be on my channel, and yeah, it'll be on my channel. This vlog will definitely be up before then, so check it out. But if you want to get some writing or reading done, join us, and we'll love to have you. But yeah, so it was a lot of fun. I got a lot done. I got 1,094 words done. It was actually a pretty good sprint for all of us, so that's good. I wrote an entire chapter, so yay. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to add any more to the chapter. I know how I ended it was good. That's how I'm going to end it, but there was something I was thinking about adding. Like, I was gonna add a scene, like, either in the beginning of the chapter or the middle of the chapter, but I haven't decided yet. We'll see. I might just leave this chapter how it is. It's a little bit shorter, but I kind of like it at the same time. It's mostly about Skylar and this major plot twist at the end, and I just love how it played out. I love how it played out. It made me very happy. I'm not going to say the plot twist because that will spoil the surprise plot twist, but I'll tell you that it made me very happy. I loved how it played out, and is there's like this moment of realization for Skylar, and then she starts thinking it, and it leaves you in suspense for a moment or two before she finally says what the plot twist is, and I loved it. There's a few plot twists. There was a plot twist in the first book as well. So yeah, this book's called The Witch of Light. It's the sequel to The Curse's Light, which is already published. This book I hope to be published in at least a month. I don't know. It depends on how much writing I get done. I might be able to do it sooner, but we'll see. There's also, like I said in another update, there's like several things I want to add while editing that I either didn't come up with until recently or just completely forgot about, but I really want to add it. As I said, some of it may not necessarily be important for the plot line in this duology, but it is important for Andrea's arc going into the sequel series, so I want to kind of build up the sequel series a little bit in this one as well. Somebody has hiccups. So somebody has the hiccups.
I know.
But
they just came out of nowhere.
I surprisingly haven't had hiccups in a while.
Watch out, you might get them.
I know, I might jinx myself. Anyways, but yeah. But so I did really well. I got a lot of writing done, and I do want to write a lot when I wake up. After this update, I'm going to go to bed, but when I wake up, I do want to get a lot of writing done. I think I can. I want to get at least another chapter done tomorrow, maybe 2. It depends on how big of a writing mood I am. I also want to get some reading done, so it also depends on which mood I'm in. More writing or reading will depend on how much reading or writing I get done. We'll see. I do want to get at least a little bit done of each, so we shall see, because I have no idea yet. But I did finish outlining all my future series as I have planned. I mean, more will come to me. They always do. So I will end up having like more ideas come to me. Series, but at least the ones that I have already thought of are completely outlined. I know how many books are going to be in them, and I already made the covers for each of them. So they're all set whenever I'm ready for them. I was thinking about going ahead and starting one of them, because I think most of the series I have planned are 4 to 6 books. I do have an 8-book series planned and a 14-book series planned. I have so many ideas for that one. But, so I'm leaving those for like the last 2 because there's just so much of them. But, I have 2 series that will have 6 books. 1, maybe 2 that has 4, but I think I have 1. I'm pretty sure I only have 1. That's going to be a trilogy, besides my Jasmine Press, which is already published. And then there's also the prequel that just was published in February 1st. So check those out if you have not already. So I might go ahead and start the trilogy so that I can start working on that and getting that trilogy published while I finish up The Witch of Light, and then the sequel series of Witch of Light, which will also be a duology, which I'm going to work on, and I can work on them both, just go back and forth, and whichever one I am in the mood for, I'll go back and forth between the sequel series of The Curse's Light and then that trilogy. I forgot what the trilogy is called. But I have all the book covers ready, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. So, let's see. So that's my 14-book series. I think this is the trilogy, right? I might be wrong. No, I'm right. That's my trilogy. It's called Realm of Monsters Trilogy. Interesting title, right? Realm of Monsters. Then there's The Risen, which is 4 books, yeah. And then there's this one, which I believe is also 4 books, yeah. And then there's the sequel series, which is 2. This one is one of the 6, I believe. No, it's 5. I was wrong. So there's like a 6-book and a 5-book series. So this is the 5-book series. And then this is the 6-book series. And And then this book is the 8-book series. Yeah, so I have them all on my phone ready for whenever I get to them. So, yeah. So the book I'll work on while I work on the Crystal's Light sequel series will be The Risen, because that has 3 series, and then I have 2 series with 4 books. I'll probably work on my Fairy and Mermaid one first, and then do the Realm. No, I was wrong. Okay, Realm of Monsters is the trilogy. I don't know. And then The Risen is the 4th. So I'll probably do Fairy and Mermaid series, and then The Risen series. Okay, so, and then after that I'll do The Power Within, because that's my 5-book series, and then my Skeleton series, Tales of the Grim Reaper, that's what it's called. Which is my 6-book series. Then I'll do my 8-book series, which is called The Bloody Storm, and then I'll do my 14th book series, which is called A Witch's Bond. So yay! I'm being blasted with notifications now. But so I have it all figured out. I have all the covers on my laptop ready for me when I'm ready for him. It'll probably take a while before I get to a lot of these, because that's a lot of book series. But I also write pretty fast, so maybe it won't take as long as I think it will. It just feels like it'll take a long time, because that's a lot of books. But it depends on how much writing I get done too. But yeah, I'm very happy with how my writing went today. I kind of went a little off topic talking about my outlining, cover designing, but oh well. And yeah, so that's all for this update. I'll update you again in the next couple of days, let you know how my writing goes. This will probably be posted in the next couple of days, so I will try to give you 1 or 2 more updates in this vlog before I post it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hey, I'm back for my final update for this writing vlog. I'll probably be uploading this tomorrow, so this will probably be the last update. So I just want to say that I haven't read any more of The Witch of Light, but I did start the first book of a new series. It will be a trilogy. I think I mentioned it a little bit in my last update, because I was mentioning a few of my future stories, and I did the prologue, and that was about it. But I feel like it turned out really well. I'm very happy with it. Alyssa said she liked it because she read it. So, yay. I will still be actively working on The Witch of Light, because I wanted that published hopefully in a month. I think I can get it published in a month. But I want to simultaneously work on this series and the sequel series for the Crystal's Light. So I went ahead and got a jump start on the series and got it started and ready to go. So I might do a few more chapters this month of this one, but I still probably will be mostly working on The Witch of Light to get it ready and done and gone and published. So just wanted to let you all know that. I'll definitely know when it is published. But yeah, so please like and subscribe and comment how your writing went, and if you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll talk to you guys soon.